sloppy.
like you are, B. We're running on the side of the road with Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump.
Jake didn't give me words to this part of the song.
You could have written me like a little soliloquy or something. Just a verse. Dear Lord, I just want to tell you.
Hey, no, that's the real version. Oh. Also, Alphabet Road on Spotify.
What?
T-Bird.
Yeah.
Shameless plug alert. Yeah. Hit that button.
Go. What?
If we plug things. So, this past weekend, I went on a little trip. Mm-hmm. Because my cousin, who he's only referred to in this, because he's still a student, but he's only referred to as his first name. So his name's Adam. But that's not his character's name. But that's after the whole thing. Well, what he's doing right now is he is training with Kansas City Extreme Wrestling, so KCXW. Got a sticker.
He's got a sticker
on my laptop.
We love merch. Hey, you can find merch for the show.
And you know what? It was
at tpublic.com, right?
No. I took the store down, burned it. Actually, it's a part of the Cosmic Octave store, so yeah, it's tpublic.com/Cosmic Octave.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you can also find the shameless plug alert.
Ooh.
That's a live drop right there, everybody. Just for you.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but we have Alex Jones gagged.
We'll put the link if you want. I will put the link in the YouTube.
We have.
But we got to move
on. Alex Jones gagged right here, and every time we need to use him for a drop, we just poke him, and he goes, "Here, Alex."
Woo yeah, woo yeah.
That was Alex Jones?
Yeah.
Well, I want him to do something else. Alex, do this instead.
$1 million, bitch.
There you go.
That's how much it's going to cost.
For us to pay him off so he doesn't rat us out
what if
for
he's a
kidnapping?
vampire?
I'll drink your blood.
Anyway.
That's why we keep him tied up. Okay.
I was going to send this to my cousin, so this is really awkward to start to this segment.
Was he a big...
No.
Okay.
Well, I told him that I was going to try and set up like an interview with him after the show, but scheduling just wouldn't allow it. So some things got rushed over the weekend. But, that's life. We still got to go to a show. We still had a really good time. So, yeah, we went to KCXW Excellence was the show that we went to. And it's kind of like this big... It's like their big show to end the year kind of thing. And
is it the WrestleMania?
I don't want to say WrestleMania, but yeah, that's kind of what it's their big event. And we made the trip out, me and 3 other family members, his brother. We got to go out there. It was a lot of fun. I think I want to go to more indie wrestling shows. Is what I've
we were talking off the air about what was it, Impact?
We went to Impact Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, that
locally.
was really a lot of fun. With at the Bacon Fest.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show.
Which oddly enough did not feature a lot of bacon.
It didn't. There's a lot of booze.
It was really tough to find bacon at the fucking
were just
Bacon
there for the
Fest.
bacon.
Literally.
We were driving. We wanted the bacon.
And I think the first bacon we got was like some turkey shit. Because
But
it
the
was the
wrestling
only
was
one that was
fun.
open. Yeah.
But so that was really one of my...
Boo Bacon Fest.
I think that was maybe my first indie show. And that was just something they did for Bacon Fest. So this was like the first time I went to a show where it's like, this is a big deal for
that
the
was
brand.
like exhibition, yeah.
And no, it was fun to see him chase his dreams, And when he first was like serious about it, I was just like, I don't know, man, that's risky just because like they're independent contractors, there's not insurance and stuff. But you know what? I think he's the right age to do it. So I think doing it right out of high school like that and being like, no, this is what I'm pursuing, I think that's a great idea. And it's cool to see someone pursue their dreams, Mm-hmm. And he's actually good. And I'm
you
not
have to be a good athlete.
I'm not saying that from bias. I'm just saying from what I saw at this show, I think he did a really good job.
Does he have long hair?
Kinda.
I feel like all wrestlers, pro wrestlers, should have long hair.
I think so, to some degree. Yeah, you gotta show the emotion with your hair.
Well,
you
you
gotta
can
move
go
your
like
head.
this
You know.
thing. You lift your head up and the hair comes up, and you're pissed. You're like, "Meow."
So, the whole trip was interesting. So we got in a little bit later than we expected, and we got food and things and set up our Airbnb, and then we went to the show, and we were good. We were worried we were gonna miss it, because we were running late. And we're like, well, when does the show start? Well, the gates open at 5:30. He said he was on the pre-show, though, so it's probably going to be, well, he's like the first match is at 6:30. I'm like, well, he's on the pre-show, so they'll probably, we need to go now. So then we like ran back. We weren't that far from the venue, but we made it. We got there in time to see him. Like he came out in the crowd with because it was a 6-man tag team match, so he came out with his team and
with his 5 buddies.
Well, with his 2 buddies because it's 3 versus 3. It's a 6-man tag team match.
It sounds like teams of 6.
6 men are in the match. It's a 6-man tag team match.
So then
What's
3
6
teams
divided
of 2?
by 2?
3 teams of 2?
2 teams of 3.
No. I don't like those odds.
Again, whatever. So they come out. They're the good guys. They're the baby faces. So we were sitting ringside, so he actually came over to our side and
he spit right on me.
He did. Smacked me right in the face. He said, buckle up. No, that was a fun match, but the whole time, because we were going to this show, we were like really excited to support our family member. It was really cool to see him do this, but it was also like, damn it, we drove all the way to Kansas City. This dude better win. And unfortunately in the match, he took the pin and lost the match. But I think he still looks great. I think his character was looking great, like storyline-wise. Mm-hmm. It was just so much fun because that was how it started for us. And we were super loud and into it. Man, when you get into an indie show...
Tell me that somebody that you yelled at some point hit him with the German.
I did once. I did say hit him with the German suplex. I did. But we were like a really loud part of the crowd.
Adam's ready for off wrestling octane, is what you're saying?
Oh God, that's so much work. So much work. I want to keep bringing it back, but it's so much work.
No, I mean
OPOW, the video
still
game.
Got the promotion. T-shirt.
I do too.
We should make it OPOW.
Hashtag never forget.
Hashtag never.
But anyway,
somebody's gonna sue us.
It's true.
Somebody's gonna.
I don't like where that was going. Anyway, so that was the beginning, and the rest of the show was a lot of fun. Also, what I love about it and why I love about indie wrestling, if there's a way to sell some space and they can fit a ring in there, they will do it. Like this was on a soccer field, like an indoor soccer field, which was just awesome. So there was one point they had this match that I laughed really hard at, and like the whole time we're having fun because, like I said, an indie wrestling show is a totally different vibe than WWE or AEW. Because
I've never been to a pro, but I've been to an indie.
Yeah,
and I liked the indie a lot.
Yeah, indie's just a fun environment, and it's like I was talking with a friend about it, and it's like any sports thing. Like when you get people together and they're chanting and they're screaming and they're hollering, it's so much fun. And when you just like lean into it and do the chants, and like I was doing the stereotypical thing, like I was cheering the good guys, booing the bad guys, just having fun with it.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do. So we did see Adam one more time. He was in a lumberjack match, which a lumberjack match is where you have a bunch of people stand on the outside of the ring.
Dressed as lumberjacks.
I wish, right? But no, they just stand on the outside of the ring, and so when a wrestler gets thrown out of the ring, they beat him up a little bit and then throw him back into the ring. I don't know why it exists. It just does. But there's a part in the match where the good guys are on one side, bad guys are on the other, and then one point they converge and get into a fight, right? And in that fight, some dude jumps off the top and takes them all out. And they do that spot, and it hits and knocks all the guys down. And it was so funny because I'm looking over like, whoa, because, my cousin was a part of that, and like we're always like screaming at the big cool spots, like, oh! And we're like, what's going on? We're like getting into it. And this lady comes back to her seat where all these dudes crashed in front of and just goes, what the hell happened? Because she didn't know because she was at the concession stand. And it's like moments like that are why I love indie shows so much. And so, we got to see a no disqualification tag team match. And one of the wrestlers got put through a table, but it was on the other side, so we didn't get to see it, so it sucked. But
Lame.
it was the women's champion, Ashlyn. She got, not tombstone, she just got pile drived on a steel chair. But the problem was her head didn't land properly, so she took a good force of that chair to the head. Because I talked to her after the show. I was like, that was gnarly, and she's like, yeah, that one hurt. And and that happened right in front of me, and I saw it. I was like, ooh, I could tell that looked bad, painful wise. But no, what I love about indie shows too is that you can always interact and talk with the wrestlers, and they're such nice, down to earth people. And it was a lot of fun. We got to see 2 title matches, which was pretty cool.
Ooh.
One of them,
Try to make me jealous.
the bad guy's name was Hard Luck, so I started to chant, "Hard luck sucks, hard luck sucks," and it just kind of went around the ring. And it's that's the fun about wrestling. We love to chant, so if you get a good one, we're all in on it. It was so much fun. So, big thumbs up to indie wrestling. Whoa! Hey, now I'm trying to stall.
The goddamn... It's not scrolling fast enough.
Jake didn't give me words of his part of the song.